for the major decision. 21-9, the team score. So the Cowboys have locked up the duel. What a shocker. I thought we would see 17-something going into this heavyweight match with all bets being off.
Hey, Jay, what do they tell us? We always say this. That's why you still have to wrestle the matches. You know, man.
Well, here's what we're going to have to do. They already showed the match of the night, 141 taking Jamison, but we're going to say 197 has to be considered the match of the night. Apologies for everybody. We had to put it up a little bit early, but that was the match of the night. Okay, here we go. Number 2 in the nation, Yonger Bastida for the Cyclones. 16-0, ranked second. He's from Trinidad, Cuba, and he goes against number 7, Konner Doucet, who is 14-2 from Comanche, Oklahoma. He is a redshirt junior. I believe this is Bastida's 6th year at Iowa State.
It could be also Bastida
because of the COVID year. And I'm pretty sure I'll have to look to test my memory, which is shaky at best sometimes.
Obviously, if you guys haven't watched Iowa State wrestle this year, Bastida's up at heavyweight, was an All-American at 197 pounds last year.
No, it's his 4th year, beg your pardon. I'm thinking of David Carr.
Oh, okay.
Carr's 4th year. He stepped up, and after he went from his 197-pounder, finished 5th in the NCAA a couple of years ago.
Yep. And Bastida will continue to wrestle. He's got a beautiful misdirection duck under, and he's got some good leg attacks, too.
Well, last night, you saw the video clip when Iowa State beat Oklahoma. Bastida threw Josh Heinzelman from the neutral position, just a big high flyer throw. Heinzelman's a 260-pounder, so that shows you the capability Bastida has to score in numerous ways.
Yeah. He's going to make Doucet wrestle, man. He's got some great lateral movement. He moves extremely well for a heavyweight, just like a lot of these guys do. So he will attack. You know, he didn't have the best Big 12 last year at 197, but, man, he turned it on at NCAAs.
I think that was year before last, right? I don't think he placed last year.
He all
NCAA. I think it was, I could be wrong. Let me look it up again. Because he was 6th or 5th 2 years ago. Yeah, did not place last year. He was 6th in the Big 12. Didn't place the Nationals. Year before last, 5th in the Big 12, but also 5th nationally. Of course, all those were at 197. He came on. Russell Webb had a little slip up with the Nationals. It has been dynamite this year.
Yep. And what there it was right there. Doucet's doing a good job holding ground now. Did we have the weights on them today?
He is. No, on the weigh-in sheet, they didn't give us the weights today. They usually do. And I wanted it especially here to see how much he had bulked up to. Doucet's around 250. But Bastida, what would you say, 235?
Yeah, I'd say 235. I mean, I don't want to cheat the young man because I don't need him coming over here grabbing me. But you may be right. Doucet defers. Bastida's choice. He's going to go into bottom position. Great crowd at GIA tonight, and obviously there's been some great matchups with a lot of energy in this building tonight. I mean, from start to finish, obviously we are not done, but man, it's been fun. It has been fun.
Whoa, good roll. Counter to the roll by Doucet. I almost thought he was going to get stopped on his back.
You know, Jay, we've talked about this, watching Doucet wrestle, and this is a spot where Bastida struggled. Right? This is on bottom.
Being an international freestyler until he got over here.
Right. And this is one of Doucet's strong points. And he likes to take him back in that crab ride position.
Bastida weighed in at 240.
Okay, 240.
Well, he's put on the weight.
Well, yeah, okay.
And it's not fast.
No, it is not.
So he gets the escape there with 41 seconds riding time for Doucet.
So is it 240 and 246, huh?
Doucet last night was, I think, 248.
Okay.
So not much difference there.
Not much difference there. That was a good ride by Doucet.
It was.
Had him in a dangerous situation for a little bit.
No.
I'm expecting some sort of misdirection for Bastida coming here somewhere.
One person close to the Iowa State program, I won't say who, said, you know, Bastida doesn't give a flip about wrestling on the mat.
I mean, no.
He's a freestyle guy and a thrower.
Yep.
That's just what he likes to do.
Yep. He won the title at the Vegas tournament, beating Lucas Davidson from Michigan in the finals. So
it will be interesting if all right,
there
good shot there. Stall warning against Doucet, right as Bastida shot.
Yep.
Has that leg hiked up.
Big sequence here, Jay.
Doucet fighting it, but there's 3 for Bastida. Not sure what the stop was about. Blood?
No, I think he called a stalemate there. Obviously, you saw Coleman Scott was not a fan of that call. You know, and when Jay and I do this, like I said, we get a chance to look to our left and look to our right and watch these coaches
sometimes
just compete.
Even you can't hear everything. The facial expression says it all.
Says it all, doesn't
and
it,
the body language.
Yeah, and or the finger pointing too.
Mm-hmm. And how red the face gets. Sometimes it's as red as the brick that they toss.
And really, I think there's only been one challenge so far today.
So Bastida just sits back and rides out, so 4-0. Now, I was going to say, would Bastida take neutral here?
Here's that takedown by Bastida right here. Got it up. Doucet was trying to do a good job of getting that hip lock. Bastida kept adjusting, secured that ankle right there. And he ended up calling the stalemate there. I think the Oklahoma State bench wanted him to count, maybe get a stall call there.
Bastida acts like he might try to ride. Otherwise, why don't you just choose neutral? Or it wasn't his choice.
Well, it wasn't his choice.
I'm sorry. I was thinking it was his choice. Lets him up pretty quickly.
And remember, Doucet
so 4-1.
He's got a stall call, too.
Really tough for Doucet to get in on Bastida, who's very quick.
For sure.
Has a real strong core. So the thighs, the hips, everything, he's really strong in that area. There's that ankle. Ooh, had it momentarily, but Doucet kicked out.
I like the way Bastida chased after him a little bit.
He did?
Yeah.
Thought he might catch him. Doucet turned around. That would have been good.
Well, or they would have landed up in that front row like they almost did yesterday. Oh, man, good stuff. It's been a fun and exciting duel tonight, Jay. 1 minute, Bastida's about to pick up the pace. There it is. Watch those feet.
Doucet's best shot here, to me, because of Bastida's quickness, is catching with a counter. You know, a pass by or something on some kind of a counter. Bastida shoots, but we'll see. He might have something else up his sleeve.
I said he's held ground. Bastida's going to keep turning it on. 40 seconds left here.
38 seconds left. 4-1. Bastida really doesn't have to do anything. Pressure's all on Doucet. Trying to find a way to score.
Trying to find a way to score with 20 seconds left. Let's see if they can get to a scramble.
And Bastida scrambles him right out of it for the takedown. 7-1. Will be no riding time advantage. So Bastida coasts home with this one pretty comfortably. Oh, gave up the escape there. So 7-2 in the final 5 seconds. As they go off, they'll restart. And they'll count off the final 5 seconds. It'll be 7-2 Bastida, and the dual score 21-12. Oklahoma State pulls a mild upset over Iowa State in a great dual match. Probably a good crowd, 5,000 people or so, I would guess.
Crowd. Yes, great crowd.
Great crowd. They got into it, especially at 197 when Jersey Rob pulled the big upset. Nice night of wrestling.
Awesome night of wrestling. Awesome last 2 nights of wrestling, right, Jay? A lot of energy. We felt the energy at 184.